So this right here is the GODOX Movelink II M2. So full disclosure, GODOX did send me this unit to review. However, everything I'm going to be telling you about is going to be based on my honest opinion. In this video, I will do a range test in an open field environment as well as an urban environment with buildings. I will test out the sound quality of the built-in microphone as well as the lavalier mic that it comes with. In addition, I'll also plug in one of my higher quality, more expensive microphone options. But enough of babbling, let's get right into the details. This unit retails for about $200 US. The charger case is nice and slim, however, it's not as small as some of its other competitors, such as the Comica, the Hollyland, or even the DJI. The case with the mics in it weighs about 209 grams. Also, the case does not charge the mics by itself, so you will have to plug it in all the time. So it does come with magnets, which is a great option, so you can kind of snap it onto your shirt. However, the magnets are nowhere near as powerful as the DJI ones, so it's very easy for you to kind of accidentally knock off the mic. Another great feature is it has a mic port, so you can plug in this supplied lavalier so you can have a much cleaner look as opposed to having this chunky thing on your shirt. The unit also does come with windsocks, and it is very easy to snap on. They do have LCD screens on them as well, so you can monitor the audio levels. However, they're not as intuitive and they don't work as well as, for example, the DJI mics. And lastly, since this is not a powered case, when you take the units in and out of the case, they do not auto power on and off, such as some of the other competitors. Okay, so now let's do a range test in an open field environment.
So right here, I'm about 30 feet away from the camera, and this is what I sound like. So right here, I'm about 100 feet away from the camera, and this is what I sound like.
And now let's do a test in an urban environment.
So right now, I'm about 60 feet away from the camera, and this is what I sound like. There is a massive fan going on in the background right now, so ignore that. So right now, I'm about 100 feet away from the camera, and this is what I sound like. Again, there's a huge fan right over here right now, so ignore that kind of big fan wind noise.
To summarize my open field test, it worked in both an open field as well as an urban environment. In the urban environment, it did cut out just for a split second there. However, it was fine after that. But again, I would never personally shoot at over 100 feet, or technically, I don't think even over 20 feet I would shoot at. But yeah, just wanted to show you that quick little test. And now let's do a sound quality test. Just for reference, right now I'm using my Sennheiser mics attached to my camera, and I'm using my Sanken lapel mic or lavalier mic right underneath my shirt. So this is what I use for pretty much most of my videos. And now I'm gonna switch over to the GODOX budget-friendly mic. Okay, so now I've switched over to the GODOX mic, and so this is the audio quality and sound test. Testing, 1, 2, 3. And now I'll kind of test the omnidirectional variance of it. So right now I'm gonna talk away from the microphone, talking like this. And I'm gonna talk over right now to my right side towards the microphone, talking down low. And I am talking down up right now. And so this is, again, the audio quality sound coming straight out of this GODOX mic. So now I just connected the provided lavalier mic from GODOX, and so now this is the audio quality sound coming from a lavalier mic. Testing. I'm going to be talking over here to my right, going to be talking over here to my left, talking up, and I am now talking down. And again, this is just the audio quality test coming from the GODOX mics. And one final test, I've connected my Sennheiser lavalier mic right now to the GODOX unit, and so this is kind of the audio quality that you'd expect, or the difference between the provided lavalier mic versus the Sennheiser one. And so again, here is my audio quality test. I'm going to be talking over to my right, I'm going to be talking over to my left, talking straight, talking down, and talking up. And once again, right now I am using the Sennheiser lavalier mic connected over to my GODOX wireless mic transmitter. So let's wrap this video up. If you're looking for a budget-friendly microphone without all of the bells and whistles, you just want something that has decent audio quality, the option to attach a lavalier mic, and also has magnets so you can attach it to your shirt, then this is definitely a great option. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.
Thank you.